Welcome to Eat, Pray, Plan. I'm Rebecca. I'm a wife, a homeschool mom to two adventurous boys, and I plan our lives one sticker at a time. In this video, I'm going to share with you some tips and tricks that have helped me plan a happy life in hopes that they can help you too. So if you want to see how I do that, come plan with me. In today's video, I am going to share with you how I set up a ring planner, specifically my pocket planner. So I always, before I decide what planner I'm going to use, I make a list. So I make a list of what things I want to include in my planner and the purpose for the planner, because the planner needs to serve me, not the other way around. So I have learned that I can't have too many planners around because then I don't use any of them the right way. So for my pocket planner, so this is the one that I'm gonna be using in my purse. So this is gonna be my on-the-go planner, and I'm gonna be using it as a wallet because it includes this big back pocket and it also has this zipper here. So this planner is the Filofax Croc in the color ebony, and I believe it is 16 mm rings. I'm gonna find out and let you know in the description box below, but for what I'm gonna use it, it's the right amount of the right measurement of rings for me. So what I have done is, first I have made a list. So I have decided that I'm gonna have 7 sections in this planner, and I kind of thought about things that I need when I'm out and about. Granted, right now I am not going anywhere, and if I do go out, it's super fast and just right to where I need to go. But I kind of thought out this system thinking about what our normal day looks like when everything is, you know, the way that it should be outside. So when our homeschool day is has all the activities, when we have all the appointments and the play dates and all that. So I have decided to add a monthly section, a weekly section, a daily section, a home section, a finance section, a list section, and then a miscellaneous section. So the first thing that I do when I set up a planner is obviously pick out the planner that I want to use. So I fell in love with the Black Croc when I saw it online, and I kept seeing it on Instagram. And then Andres gave me for my birthday the personal size, and I just loved it. So I received from my parents a gift card to Amazon, and I was able to purchase this. So I purchased this planner on Amazon, and it is just beautiful. I absolutely love it. So the first thing is pick out my planner. I did. And then I have a few accessories that I'm gonna include. So this came with the planner, so it's a little like protective sleeve. So then protective little sheet of, I think it's like acetate. So first I picked out the dividers. So here I have the 6 side tab dividers, and these are from Cloth and Paper, which I absolutely love. So there's 6 side tab dividers. They are called glass dividers because they have a beautiful reflective side, and then they have a matte frosted side. So I have my 6 dividers, and I have labeled them. And I have been using this planner, I think, well, actually since my birthday week, so at the end of June, and I love it. But there were a few things that after using it, I had to tweak. So that's what kind of I'm gonna do right now, and just explain to you the process behind how I set up a planner. So I have labeled the sections monthly, weekly, daily, home. Here it's gonna be finance, and then lists. And then the way that I labeled this is I use a sticker sheet. So I have written these out on the computer and just printed them out. So I'm gonna cut the finance one, which is expenses. I'm gonna call it expenses. So I'm gonna cut it out, and then I'm just going to tape it on this little divider. And then I have my top tabs, which are also from cloth and paper, and there's a mix between glass dividers and the Today page marker, and then these beautiful blush plastic dividers. So that's what I'm going to use as my top dividers. And then I have already chosen the different inserts. So that's kind of like the second step. Well, maybe like the third step. So first, pick your planner. Second, pick the accessories that you might need. And then third, pick the inserts. So I have already been using a few inserts, and I'm going to share them with you. So I love the Month on One page by Think K, and I've been using these since I started using a Pocket in June. And previously, before this one, I had the pink Moterm, and I loved it. So I knew that I was gonna love the black croc, so that's why I went for it. So I love the way that these inserts work for me, because I just mark with stickers the important dates, and then I just write them down. This again is a very functional planner for me, because it is the one that goes in my purse, and it's kind of like an add-on from my main planner, which is my personal. And then I have the monthly, which is my first section. Then I have the weekly section, and I have also gone ahead and made on Canva just very simple page covers. I'm sorry, section covers. So this one that says weekly. This one actually I bought on Etsy, and this is the cover page of the planner, and I just wrote down 2020. I can't remember off the top of my head what the shop of this, what the shop on Etsy is called, but I will link all the shops that I have mentioned in this video in the comments below. So I have my dividers, my cover pages, I'm sorry, which are these, and then a table of content, which now I need to switch this out. So I'm gonna mark it. So after this, I can go ahead and just change the section that was labeled boys to the expenses. And because I found that the weekly and the boys section was kind of repetitive, so I don't want to have a system that's repetitive. So that's why I've really thought out how I'm going to use my Pocket. So now I have here my covers, and then these are my weeklies. So I'm kind of talking you through right now my process, because then I'm going to go ahead and set everything up, and you'll be able to see me and kind of understand what I'm doing, because I've already explained it to you. So this is the weekly that I've been using, and I love it. And they're horizontal, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. And let me show you one that's not decorated so you can see how it looks. So these are the ones. So I love these because when I'm out and about with the boys, I really don't need my whole planner and my whole to-do list and all that. I just need very specific things. So maybe the address of where we have to be, or the time and appointments and things like that. So this to me is enough space. But then I also found these when I was trying out the boys section, these. So these are like Hobonichi style inserts. And I love them because I can use this side for the specific activities, and then here kind of like a notes section. Since it is a small planner, I feel that you need to be very strategic with the layouts that you choose for your weeks, because then you'll have more space and you'll be able to utilize the space better. So I'm just going to write here like the classes that they have that day, appointments that we have, and this is just a blank space to write down notes or whatever I need to write down. So then I'm going to add these to my weekly section, because I was using them as the boys section just to kind of keep track of their things, but then it would become repetitive because it's, you know, whatever I do outside of the home, it has to do with them. So it was just too much. So this was The first week that I tried them out, I really loved them, and then I tried them out another week. Okay, so I'm gonna put these in the weekly section, and then I will share with you my daily section. Okay, so I have my weekly here, my weekly section here, and I have my monthly here. And then let's go and talk about the dailies. So I started off using the hourly dated by Peanuts Planner Co. and I loved them. But I realized that I don't need to have an hourly in my on the go because I plan my day in my personal planner. So I use this planner and I just prefer to have it just all laid out here. So these are the same thing, so I did not need to repeat it in my pocket planner. So then I discovered that that Simple and Trendy Co had these, and I'm gonna show you. They're called daily plans. Let me just show you one that's not decorated so you can see, which I think that I ran out. I think I've used them all. Yeah, okay, so this one here. So this is how it looks without anything. So it's just, it has the date here. You can mark the day of the week. 3 little bullets for today, which I use these as top 3s or important activities. And then here just like a running little to-do and then notes. So this is plenty for me to daily plan in my pocket if I need to. So these are my dailies, and I need to cut out more. So I have here a sheet, and I'm just going to cut these out and add them in. Okay, so next is my home section, which my home section, I use it for meal planning. So in my pocket, I track our meals and grocery lists, and I track our finances. Not really our finances, more like my expenses. So because our finances, we do it together on the computer with Andres. So I have no need to track my finances on paper. So I had been using these, but I decided to switch it out. And I really liked these from Infinite Lotus. So it's these. So it says meal plan, and you have breakfast, lunch, and then on the other side you're gonna have dinner and then a grocery list. So I just prefer to have, instead of having it on one page, just have it opened, just have it on 2 pages, kind of like this. I feel that it's gonna be bigger. I felt that this was too squished for me. So I just decided to change the layout that I was using. So I'm gonna cut these out and I'm gonna add them to my planner. And then I have an order tracker, so an online order tracker, and then I have an expense tracker. And these are 2 inserts that I keep in my finance section. So my home section just has, for now, my meal tracking and our groceries, and then I'm gonna have a list section just for random things that pertain to the home. And then this section, which was labeled boys, is now gonna be my finance section. And I am going to add my order tracking, my expenses, and because I need it, I'm going to add this insert that says no spend. So it's a tracker, a monthly tracker, and it has 2 months on one page. I'm gonna cut it out and add it, and that's gonna be the first page. That way I can do no spends. So that's gonna be my finance. And then we have, last but not least, just a list section. And here it's just random lists that I think of or that I need to get done. So we are getting very close. We are already in hurricane season here in Florida, but luckily nothing has happened. But I need to write down all the things that we need to get, and we need to start doing that. I have here a password tracker, and then I have a miscellaneous section. So in the miscellaneous section, I just keep random, well, I keep my headache log, and then I just keep random pages with random notes, and I'm going to add to this section this little freebie. If I can find it, it's right here. So this is just a little freebie, a reference that I have for all the different planner sizes, and I have them in all my planners, just for when I need to print out different inserts and I need to size them down. So that is kind of how I have planned out from this list what I have shown you just now, and that's what's gonna go in my pocket. So let's go ahead and let's put this all in here, and then I will flip through it and you can see it all pieced together, and hopefully it'll make a little bit more sense if it didn't right now. But yeah, so this is kind of just, you know, the way that I plan and put together a new planning system in a new planner. Okay, so let's start putting this cute little planner together. Okay, so I cut out one sheet that gave me actually 4 sets, but I messed up one of them, so I'm gonna have to reprint and add some more. But then I cut them out, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut a little slit here. So when I'm actually using these inserts, I do not need to open the rings, so that helps protect the rings. Okay, so now I've shown you how I've set up the monthly, the weekly, and the daily. We're gonna keep going, and I am going to add now the next sections, which are my home section and add in the meal planning. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna cut it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut out a few of these and put them inside. I am still learning how to cut inserts the best way possible, so I'm really just winging it. I do obviously prefer inserts that are easy to cut, which Infinite Lotus is, because it has the marks and they are very well placed on the page. But I do mess up from time to time, and when I do, I just kind of just trace the page, so I don't worry about it. So here I kind of cut the little line, so I just draw another line here and I just cut. So I really don't worry too much about that. I do like to cut for this cutter, for this paper cutter, I can do up to 4 sheets with a little bit of force, and I'm okay with that. So here I still haven't figured out how to cut inserts so that I don't cut the little marks. So if you are a pro at cutting inserts and you know what the trick is, please let me know so I can learn. But this is, you know, this has definitely been a learning process coming from discs where everything is printed for you, at least with the Happy Planner. And I am now printing out my new inserts, but look how cool. So they come out and now I'm just gonna punch them. So what I do, so here's a little tip that I have for you. So when I print out my inserts, I like to print out one copy, just one-sided, and then I actually print out my inserts 5 weeks at a time, 5 to 6 weeks at a time. So then I have the 2 outer parts of my little meal planning bundle, and then I have here the week. So week 1, and here is where the holes are gonna be. Week 2, this goes here. And then the ones that I'm not gonna use, I'll just save them for the next time I need to switch out inserts. And this is how I do it. Okay, I think I'm good. So let me see. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, right? Oh man, 4, 5, 5. I think that's it. Let me just count one more time. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is my 5th week. So these extra ones, I'm just gonna save them for the next time that I switch out inserts. Okay, so now I'm gonna punch them and put them in my planner. Okay, so see, I wasn't paying attention and I punched them wrong. So let me see. That's why it's good to have extras. Okay, so I need, oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try this again. So you guys are seeing here the real way. Okay, here we go, this side. So here I need to place them. I'm gonna do 3 at a time. Okay, let's try this again. So there's a reason why I print out extras, because I still mess up and it's okay. Okay. Perfect, there you go, that's much better. Okay. We have this, so these go in the garbage, and now I'm gonna punch the other side. So I'll just have, I'll need to reprint the other ones. Okay, so let's see. Let's put this here. let's see how this looks. Perfect. Okay, so we got the meal planning section in. And now we're gonna keep going with the lists. With that, I already have those punched out. I need to cut the slits, but yeah, perfect. Okay, so this actually goes out here. So I'm gonna have less weeks, but it's okay. There you go. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna save this one. Okay, so I got that. Now we have the home section, and after home section, it's gonna be my finance section, which right now it was the boys section, but I am going to reprint the cover and relabel it. And the next, in the next little divider goes here. So this is gonna be my finance section. And here I am going to put the inserts that have the order trackers, the expense trackers, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut out my no spend. And that's it. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and add in these top tabs, and these I use them as the dividers, so I can just quickly turn to the month that I'm in. And actually here for the monthly, I use this one. That way I can see the 2 months, then the weekly. No. It's the weekly. Yeah, it's the weekly, because these are 1 month, so it doesn't matter if it covers, it's a month on one page, so it doesn't matter if it covers the next month. Now my weekly, I like to see it all at a glance, so I'm gonna use this one, the top tab. So then when I open it, I can see it all at a glance. Then in the daily section, we have another pink page marker right here. Actually, we have the today one. Perfect. Then home. Right here. And then over here, I'm going to put in my no spend right here. I'm just gonna place it right here. Okay, perfect. Let's see, and now I have this. I have now this little top loading little pocket that came with the planner, and I just include here, let me show you. So I add here page flags, some stickers that I use, and then my little dot stickers, and I just place them here and add them at the end of my planner. So these are like little accessories. Okay, so let's turn to the back. I'm gonna add this, and here I also have this, what's this called? It's not a fly leaf, is it a fly leaf? Page lifter. I have this page lifter, and the reason why is because this is a hard, like a piece of plastic that prevents your pages from curling up. So I highly recommend that. in your planner. And I'm keeping this old, this June card that came in one of the cloth and paper sub boxes. It's just like this one, but it's in blush, and I plan on using it to do little task cards eventually. So I'm just gonna put that back in there, and I think that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this planner, and I think that is it. I'm going to add the paper clips that I usually carry, and these go in here in this little pocket along with some coins, but I usually don't like to carry a lot of coins in my wallet anyway because it just makes it heavy. Then some cash, and the cash will go perfectly back here. And then I have here the current month page, which I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, this is where it goes. So I'm just going to clip it with this ollie clip right here. And that's it. That's how I'm gonna leave it. But let me just, I'm gonna switch one thing out. I'm going to switch this today, and I'll tell you guys why. So I'm gonna switch this today over here for the week. No, this is, yes, for the week, because since I switched my monthly, I'm sorry, my meals, I don't like to have plastic, not see-through dividers if it's a week on 2 pages. So I am going to put the pink one in the daily section because I don't need to see 2 days. Like, I don't need to see both pages here because, see, for example, I just need Tuesday, which is here. So I'm gonna place it like this. And put it here. Yeah, that's gonna work better. Let's see. Yep, that's way better. Okay, so that is it. That is how I set up my planner. I have added everything that I need. I'm just going to, for the, you know, the sake of this video and time and all that, I'm gonna cut these out and just add them afterwards. Same thing with this, but you already saw how I cut and mess up a few inserts, but it's okay, we're all learning, right? So then I have here my cover page, then I have my table of content. And here I place all my documents, like my license, my debit, my credit card, and health insurance card. And then I use, in this one, I use the Muji .38 because it's a thin pen and it fits right there in the loop. So yeah, this is it. This is my pocket setup. This is the planner that I use as a wallet in my purse, and it's been working out really well, and I love the sections. It really complements really well the setup that I have in this planner, and with these two I think that I am good to go. Okay, so I hope that this video wasn't too confusing. I hope that that I was able to share with you some tips for you to set up your planner, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications because I share videos every weekend. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I will link all the shops that I've used in the comments below, and I hope to see you next weekend. Bye. Have a great week.